Have you noticed something? The moment you stop explaining yourself, not loudly, not with drama, quietly, people start disappearing. If you feel lost, tired, and silent right now, this video found you. Because what you are going through is not weakness, it is growth. And growth is lonely, the silent struggle. You wake up every day, you do what is expected, you smile when you are supposed to, but inside, something feels heavy. You are surrounded by people, yet you feel alone. You laugh in conversations, but your mind is somewhere else. At night, when everything becomes quiet, your thoughts get louder. You ask yourself questions you never say out loud. Why do I feel unseen? Why do I feel tired all the time? Why does it feel like no one really understands me? You try to stay strong. You try to stay normal. But something inside you is slowly changing. When people start to notice, you reply late now. You talk less. You protect your energy. And people notice. They say, you've changed. But what they really mean is, you stopped being convenient. You didn't become cold. You didn't stop caring. You just stopped sacrificing yourself to keep everyone comfortable. And that's when people start pulling away. Slow replies, less effort, different energy. Not because you did something wrong, but because you stopped doing everything for everyone. The pain of losing people. At first, it hurts. You question yourself. Did I do something wrong? Was I too distant? Should I have stayed quiet? You miss people who once felt close. You miss conversations that felt safe. But deep down, you know the truth. Some people were connected to the version of you that always said yes. The version that never complained. The version that ignored their own needs. And when that version disappears, so do they. The turning point. One night, you sit alone. No noise. No distractions. Just silence. And in that silence, you realize something important. You were never too much. You were just giving too much. To people who gave very little back. You were not weak. You were exhausted. Exhausted from explaining yourself. Exhausted from being available. Exhausted from carrying emotions no one asked about. And for the first time, you stop running from the silence. You sit with it, and it speaks. Growth is a lonely path. Growth does not announce itself. There is no applause. When you choose discipline over comfort, no one celebrates. When you walk away from what hurts you, no one sees the nights. When you struggle alone, that's why growth feels lonely. Because you are walking a path that requires courage, and not everyone is brave enough to walk with you. Some people are only meant to be part of a chapter, not the whole story. Deep life lessons. Here is a truth that hurts, but frees you. You don't lose people. When you become selfish, you lose people. When you stop abandoning yourself, pain teaches what comfort never can. Silence builds strength. That noise never will.
You don't need permission to protect your peace. You don't need validation to move forward. And becoming better will always make some people uncomfortable because your growth reminds them of what they avoided. Being misunderstood. People will say you changed. They will remember the old you and question the new one, but they don't see what it cost you to change. They didn't see the nights you cried quietly. They didn't see the battles in your mind. They didn't feel the weight you carried alone. You didn't change to hurt anyone. You changed to survive. And survival is not always understood. Emotional peak truth bombs. Let this sit with you. Not everyone who leaves hates you. Some just cannot follow you anymore. You didn't lose friends. You outgrew patterns. You didn't become distant. You became aware, and awareness changes everything. Sometimes, the most powerful decision is choosing yourself, even when it costs you people. The guilt of choosing yourself. Choosing yourself feels wrong at first. You feel guilty. You ask, am I selfish? Am I doing the right thing? But listen carefully. Self-respect will always feel uncomfortable to those who benefited from your self-neglect. You are not responsible for how people react to your boundaries. You are responsible for your own life, and that responsibility requires strength. Quiet transformation. Something changes when you stop chasing approval. Your mind becomes calmer. Your heart feels lighter. You stop forcing conversations. You stop explaining your worth. You move in silence. Not because you are weak, but because you are strong enough to protect your peace. You learn to walk alone without feeling empty. Inner peace. Peace does not come when everyone stays. Peace comes when you stop leaving yourself behind. You learn to trust your own voice. You learn to enjoy your own company, and slowly, the noise fades. What remains is clarity, ending silent power. One day, you will look back and understand everything. Why some people left, why some connections ended, and you will smile, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. So if you are losing people while choosing yourself, do not panic. You are not falling apart. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. And that is a silent lesson